magkaiba kayo ng generation na kumbaga kung kailan kayo sumikat, ano yung mga bagay na pinagmamalaki nyo dun sa time ninyo as a OPM artist? And then ngayon na magkasama kayo, ano yung sa tingin yung parehong qualities ninyo bilang OPM artist?
Alam mo, mapagmamalaki ko dun sa OPM, there was an era of Valencia. Teodoro Valencia, I always say, Teodoro Valencia really helped the Filipino composers because he really arranged the radios. You know, he how's that? There was an ordinance or something that kailangan magpatugtog ang radyo ng certain percentage na Tagalog songs or OPM songs. And nakatulong a lot sa mga Filipino artists yun and composers. Sana may ninong tayong ganyan ulit ngayon. Kasi Filipinos should support Filipinos. Kung gusto natin umunlad talaga, even our products and all that, we should really support, buy what is Filipino.
Ako as a millennial,
Che?
yung generation ko, parang nasa gitna ng one great golden age and then another that's still coming. Why do I say this? Kasi pagpasok ko, andyan na sila eh. Andyan na sila Miss Ku, Martin, Gary. Bago pa lang kami. They were so kind, so supportive. Music industry was good. And then piracy came. And no one knew what to do. No one knew how to sell. People were saying OPM is dead. And then suddenly digital picked up and brought new life again to the entire industry all over the world. Then suddenly everyone had a chance. If you have a cell phone and a credit card, you can upload a song online and the world can hear it. It's possible that we are here na sa golden age again, another because of digital. And I'm just so happy that I witnessed the last golden age, the middle, and the new one. And I'm very, very excited for what's to come. Kasi nga, as Direk Odi said, later on they're gonna bring in new artists. There's so many good ones. There's so many good ones na they have their own niche market, they have their own base, and all it needs is just a little push. And you will again hear new hit makers that will really form new OPM. And I'm witness, and I am witness to all of that. So it's kind of exciting. Kind of exciting.
Actually, Christian should really consider himself very blessed that he has many compositions that became hits. Kasi that's the way to really have a market, have a following. Dahil without, a real hit on the radio, what is a singer without a hit, diba? So, Christian, you're really blessed to have all those hits. And have a manager like Carlo, who really, helps you a lot with ideas and all that. Kasama pa si Odi dyan as advisor. So, ganun talaga ang isang artist. Kailangan relentless so that you will be able to make it in the market, especially here. I mean, you are actually being pitted against amazing singers, di ba? Kung maraming Pilipino na magaling kumanta that are not even popular yet, and the popular ones are, great singers. And pag nakalusot ka, it's only because you really have great talent. And you really have to have the fighting spirit. Kailangan hindi ka mag-give up. You just have to keep going on. And you will make it. Dahil ang mga Pilipino naman, they really appreciate good singers, good music, great voices.
Thank you, Christian. first of all, let me say that kung you do Streisand so well, ikaw din naman, Christian, si Groban, and people know that. But have you ever been criticized for doing, for using a platform to perform, to do a tribute show when it could have been used to promote OPM? Some people think that way. What do you think of that notion?
When I record albums, I sometimes do a cover album, whether foreign or OPM. Then the next one I do originals naman. And then I do covers again, whether OPM or foreign. I think it just needs a balance. Kasi, if you think about it, sa ibang bansa, tayo naman ang foreign. Eh gusto din natin yung kanta natin pumupunta sa ibang bansa. Kapag sinarado rin nila yung market nila, hindi tayo makaka-penetrate. So that's how I think. Global na dapat eh. I'm blessed that The Way You Look at Me has reached other shores. And I welcome other great songs as well para ma-influence din ako or makagawa rin ako ng bago. So, with this concert, it's dedicated to, galing ng mix eh, the fans of Streisand, Groban, and Legrand. And we're included kasi we're fans din. We're fans din of their music. Plus we get to sing it pa. Plus we have history pa of why we're singing it. It makes sense. It makes sense. You like that, Miss Gu?
Oo naman. Well, you know, I'm one person that will not listen to anything negative about concepts like this. Because for us, we do this because we love their music. And it is, you know, Streisand, for example, that inspired me to sing. And siya naman, yung music ni Groban. And also, these kind of songs, you know, are not composed by Filipinos. And it's our chance to sing it again. I've not done a Streisand, you know, concert like this in a long time. Siguro 15 years ago, we did something like this. Pero, para sa akin, kung sino yung gustong manood, well and good, you know. And I would like to just be able to sing it, you know, with all our hearts because we know that people enjoy these songs. And it also inspires people. We want to look at the bright side, the positive side. Kung gusto nyo manood, manood. Kung hindi nyo naman type, hindi naman pinipilit, di ba? But our OPM songs, our original songs, we always sing that. We always carry it with us, especially when we go out, you know, abroad. Dahil namimiss nila ang mga Tagalog songs. Pero kahit dito, hindi nila malilimutan yung mga hits namin. And we always sing it for everyone, no matter how many times we have sang it. It is what the people want to hear that we give. You know.
Have you reached that point in your careers na you feel you don't need to do another invention? Like who I know through the years, you've always tried to reinvent your sound, your look. Ikaw din naman, Christian, through the years, di ba?
Still trying to dance, wala pa rin. It'll come.
But I think ang tanong ko talaga dun is, we've always put the responsibility of progressing OPM on the artist. Now, you as artist, do you think may kailangan mag-change sa mindset ng Filipino audience para makatulong dun sa cause na yun?
Again, that question, the last question.
I mean, we've always put the responsibility para mag-progress ang OPM on the Filipino artist shoulders.
Yeah.
But you as artists, when you think about it, do you think there must also be a change in mindset sa Pinoy audience para makatulong sa cause na yun?
Alam mo, wala tayong control dyan eh. Kasi the foreign artists are going to seep into our radio station no matter what. Because it's a big influence. Lalo na right now where, you know, the times have changed, there's the YouTube and all that. And it's all over the place. Tapos magpapalabas pa sila ng mga, you know, Grammys na makikita ng tao, how amazing these artists are. And I believe that, you know, the Filipino artists, especially the singers, they are evolving. Kaya, you know, the children born of Filipino parents who have grown up in the States, who do not have the accent, are more accepted now. And they are taking over a lot of the contests, a lot of the shows there. And one day we will have, a big Filipino star in America. Not just one, pero many. Kasi magaling talaga ang Filipino, and the tonal quality of the voices of the Filipino singers, maganda eh. So, yung dito, nasa audience yan, hindi mo mapipilit yan eh. If you come up with a fantastic Tagalog song or even an English composed song by a Filipino composer, people will buy it. So nasa sa atin din eh. Nasa singers din and nasa sa mga kompositor. Ang hindi nakaka-encourage is when, composers come up with amazing songs, it becomes a hit on the radio, and they don't get the royalties. Kaya ang mga kompositor, hindi sila kasing sipag gumawa ng bagong kanta. Kasi that doesn't become their, kailangan sila magtrabaho, their minds are, composers, sometimes their minds are, are busy with other things. Kailangan silang kumita in another way. So it doesn't become their bread and butter, di ba? If you focus, then you will come up with many amazing songs. Kaso, if the system is not really as supportive, or can I use an even harsher word, honest, no? Hindi talaga mai-encourage ang ating mga artists, even singers and composers. Lalo na ngayon, wala nang mga CDs, di ba? Ang dami pang YouTube na nakukuha mo yung kanta ng libre. Yun. So actually kami, we do shows. That's where basically that's our bread and butter. Our tours, our shows, our live performances.
Follow up ko lang doon. So medyo hindi po kayo pabor doon sa songs na nasa search sa YouTube. Is that what you...
Hindi, para sa akin, wala kasing limit. Even if you, that's why people go to concerts, is because, people put up, like us, do concerts because that's our bread and butter. Pero, it's either it works for you or it doesn't work for you. Kasi it's also libre na eh, di ba? Yung ganon. That's why television is so, how do you call this? It's strong. It's, people see, like ASA for example, they see all the singers there. May negative and positive effect naman sa mga singers.
I'll just add to that. I also agree na you cannot change the mindset of the people. The music, the artist just needs a little push, like what Soler is doing, para lang mas lumawak pa yung song sa iba't ibang markets.
The radio can really do amazing things.
Radio, TV, and even the internet as well. Kasi it's, tama naman si Biscu that it's really hard to get the royalties nowadays, but there are ways na naman how to, when you find the right digital aggregator. Pero content is still king, so if it's good content, talaga mag-spread yan like wildfire.
Thank you. Last